As you can see, we're in the Azarian land here. We're at Senala. Hubar hasn't got the vote yet, so we're gonna obviously go ahead and open the vote here. Oh, it's going Teos. I think we'll give it to Teos. We might as well. It doesn't really make a difference. But what we're gonna do here is obviously we're gonna defend this. Our army is relatively close to breaking. We've got a lot of weak men, but we need the lords. But yeah, that's about an even battle. I think we can take them. Any men that... I think after this, any men that are under 40 will free, which will probably lose the majority of the army, but depending on how many there are, depends on if we'll free them. We might need to keep them in our army though, for the war obviously, because we need to take 3 towns and a castle, I believe. I definitely could be wrong, but I think it's 3 towns and a castle. This is a beautiful desert though. We can go ahead and crush some of this cavalry here. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, if we can just destroy a lot of this missile cav right now. Because if we can crush... It's probably about 50 missile cav. That's a third of their force, which is going to be very nice. Especially if he kills some of the lords as well. Which he's a lord. They don't really have many Azarian lords to kill anyway. But any lords they do have, I definitely want to go ahead and kill. Oh, he's literally one shot now. How is he not one shot? Well, he's dead now at least. But we can obviously go ahead and just crush them here. There's not really much of a chance they're going to win in my opinion. They do have an equal numbers, but I have a lot of Fiend champions probably. Yeah, I have 50 Fiend champions. So if we just set up a nice position.
Footman! Forward! Stand and move!
We're going to kind of disengage from them now. We've managed to kill 7 of them, all from me. The cavalry didn't do anything. Actually, we might just charge the cavalry, just to cover our flank really. Now, what are they doing? We may be able to hold a position on this ridge up here. Oh, we can definitely hold a position up here. Hold a position. Just mow them down with archer fire.
Archer, move! Infantry, move!
We're going to move the infantry. Obviously.
Forward!
We're going to hope the bowmen go in the right position. Because if they do, that's going to be quite good. Then all we need to do is put the infantry probably like that. We're going to drag the cavalry over here because we don't really want to engaging across the map. I can't really get a shot on that. No, I actually can. The missile cav, the ones ahead.
Mountain, kill them all!
We're going to actually charge the 3 lords of them.
Cavalry! Attack!
Yeah, we're going to continue to charge the cavalry, I think. Our archers and infantry are getting closer. Are they advancing at all? No, they're just sitting there.
Move! Forward! Right, move!
Yeah, I think it's worth just peeling off here. There's not really any point in continuing to chase that. We kind of need cavalry to hold off the lines of their cavalry charging us. Have they just got a second shield wall? Oh, that's not good.
Forward! Forward!
I accidentally just charged the cavalry straight into their main line. Once we get our 70 archers, which are mainly Fiend champions here, set up, we're going to start mowing them down.
Charge!
We're going to charge the cavalry back into their missile cav ranks. Also, with our archers being set up, we should just be able to shoot a lot of them off their horses and stuff.
Footman, form a shield wall!
We're going to make a beautiful shield wall here. With our archers just getting beautiful kills. We're absolutely destroying them with archers. And especially if I get right up in here, start getting some kills. Our infantry shouldn't take that many losses. I don't think, at least. We might take quite a few, actually. We might take maybe like 40 or something, but I don't think we're going to take too many. We'll still have an infantry line left. especially with our archers and cavalry support. I'd say this battle's going pretty well here. We've got 70 kills. I've almost by myself got more kills than their entire army. I actually have got more kills than their... Well, I've got equal kills to their entire army. This is going very, very nice for us here. Especially if we continue holding this position. Maybe move the archers forward a bit more. And the infantry forward a bit more. I think just advancing both would be smart. Then getting our cavalry to actually charge their cavalry. I'm going to have to deal with this cavalry here because it's 50 cavalry and we have less than that. So they actually outnumber us in cavalry now. Which means we need to start actually dealing with them. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're starting to take quite a few losses, but it's because our position's starting to break down a little bit. Not a crazy map, but a little bit, which isn't good, obviously. Oh, it's because I've kind of got a flank going here. We're kind of going to move them like that. We're going to move the infantry like that. Yeah, I think that position might work a bit better for us here because they were kind of slipping the infantry through straight to our archers, which obviously we don't want that. We definitely don't want archers fighting infantry, even though we have got really good archers. We also haven't got any reinforcements yet, which is actually great for us because it means we've got another two reinforcement waves and they've got 0, I think. They're either on 0 or on their last one right now. Oh, I'm taking a decent chunk of... Oh, especially with that shot. If I can go ahead and finish off their cavalry here. Oh, there's still a decent chunk to finish, though. We're going to get the horsemen to attack the missile cav, and I'm going to go for the missile cav and cavalry as well. Because the more of that die out, the better for us. Might have just saved the Lord from dying. He was getting definitely beat up, so I definitely saved some of his HP. Yeah, this is definitely a great battle here. Obviously, we don't have that many men. What a big, powerful kingdom with a lot of land. We don't have that many recruits currently, or that many high tier men, or whatever you want to say. Because obviously we've lost so much sieging. Which obviously isn't good if we go to war with an actual strong faction like the Khuzaits or the Valandians. Khuzaits, I think, are the strongest kingdom. They won't be for long though, because I'm going to hopefully declare war once we've regained some power. We declare war on them. And as long as I play it smart, we could just crush their entire faction. Oh, our infantry line's getting overrun now. We could do with some reinforcements right now because we're down to 4 infantry holding a full shield wall. Which I do not think that classes a shield wall. Oh, the infantry lines are gone. I think we're gonna have to fall back, honestly. Where are the rest of our men? There. We're definitely gonna have to fall back.
Infantry!
Considering there's only 4 missile cav, we're just gonna combine it into one big unit.
Troops! Infantry! Troops!
Where's that cavalry?
Charge!
Yeah, just charged against that cavalry, I think.
Move!
We're just gonna wait for us to be behind these lines so we can actually set up a proper formation here.
Forward! Archers, loose formation! Forward!
Yeah, that should be a nice position to hold.
Move! Move!
If we can get the archers falling back. I think most of them have got back. There's a few stragglers that have just died. But most of them have got back, so we just need that infantry line.
Line formation!
So we kind of need to just get them moving.
Omen!
The good thing is once we're in position, we can start actually holding them off with archer fire. We've definitely won the battle. It's just how many losses are we going to take before we actually come out on top. Because they've took almost half their army, should I say. They've took almost 400 losses and they only had 910. And then once they lose this, we're only down 100 men, so we've still got 1,000 men. And 1,000 men against 500 to sweep. Is this what's... Oh no, this is just cavalry. Yeah, they're absolutely getting destroyed now though, especially from me. I'm getting a lot of kills. I probably have loads and loads of kills here. Just from the sheer amount of kills I've been just slowly getting here. Oh, with our infantry line, our infantry line can probably wipe out the rest of these guys. Especially we have archer support and they don't really have a solid archer support. I've got 60 kills. My Fiend Champions have got 200 kills. Yeah, we lost 2 Fiend Champions and got 200 kills. The Fiend Champions, I think, are the things that are winning us these battles here. Taking 2 casualties in the Fiend Champions and they're getting 200 in retaliation. The Fiend Champions and me are definitely the things that are absolutely clutching these battles. Yes, they've only got 19 men left, so they're basically finished here. They've got 8 archers that are out in open against 78 archers, and 55 of those are Fiend Champions. So they're going to get absolutely butchered. Especially if we go ahead and do something like this. We're just going to move the archers a bit more forward so they're more accurate, and then we're going to just release fire. You're just going to watch these bowmen just all fall. Yeah, they just got absolutely peppered. The ones especially higher have got absolutely peppered. That guy hasn't been shot once, I don't think. Yeah, now he's gone. There's 3 men left. Which are probably all cavalry. Well, 2 of them are missile cavalry, I think, and 1 of them's cavalry. It doesn't really make a difference though, because we just outnumber them so heavily. But yeah, that's a beautiful battle. Almost 500 men killed for 135 deaths. And this guy's probably not going to get away. I'm trying to hit his horse or something. Yeah, and he died. So that's a great battle here. We wiped out over half their army. Well, actually just under half their army. Oh no, they had 900, so we got wiped over half. Yeah. Then we could just go ahead and send troops. We are going to take more losses and send troops, probably. Oh, we took about equal losses.
Stop.
We're just going to free them all. I'm not bothered about taking them. I just want relation, really. I actually should have probably took the Lord. Oh, they had one of my personal companions prisoner. Yeah, that was a pretty good battle, though. We're going to go into the castle, see if they want any more troops. Does look like they took like another 20. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to siege Razil here. So I'll be back once we're ready to launch you on Razil, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We're not actually sieging the town that I said I was going to siege, because what happened is, it is my fault. I left my army too low in cohesion, so all of the parties disbanded, and because obviously they were so weak, none of them could join me back. So we actually only have an 800-man army now. We've got 300 men on the way, we've got 500 men currently. But I did look, and this castle and the town next to it both got weak defenders, so we can take both of them. Then they'll be down to a castle and 2 towns,
Archers!
which a
Arrow
castle and 2
over me!
towns are decently defended. Like, decently defended, but I think we can probably take them.
Infantry!
Especially with our men hopefully recruiting up while we're doing the siege. Because if they recruit up while we're doing these sieges, then obviously the reinforcement of men, then we can add to our army, and all we need is about 1,000 man army, which obviously is a lot of men. But considering I can make up 400 of that, I don't think I have 400 men though, but I can make up 400 of that, and another 6 powerful lords can make up the other 600, or even just Aaron being fully healed up in men. Oh, it's actually so good that that Fiend Champion headshot him. That got us on the wall, that Fiend Champion. That Fiend Champion probably single-handedly saved us about 30 losses. Yeah, especially with them retreating off the wall right now. From 2 men. If I can take these... Oh, they've got actual bombs. All I have to do is take down all the archers that have direct line of fire to me. Yeah, we can start dealing damage to them. We might deal a little bit of damage to our own men. But right now, the amount of kills we're getting and damage we're getting, we've just destroyed their entire infantry. I'm making my own guy. I just destroyed their entire infantry line with their own defense. Oh, that one was worse. That was worse for us than any good. I'm gonna have the bow out just in case there's somebody heading up with me. Then I can shoot them and swap to my sword. Oh, how did I miss that? They've got reinforcements heading down there, but there's nothing I can really do. We have got a good advantage though here. And I think the Azari are definitely going to be finished very soon. Whether it's this episode or the next episode, they're definitely going to be finished off very, very soon. And that's going to be very nice, actually. The Azari being crushed is obviously going to be very good because we're going to own all of the Azari land. The Azari are gone, so I'm happy about that because I don't really like the Azari. Because the Azari, they're always annoying to kill because they've got quite good men. I don't really like the men, but especially with me doing the Azarian campaign, I realise exactly how good their men are. That's why they always roll up with like 3,000 man armies. They're probably rich as well. So they'll roll up with like a 3,000 man army, just take one of the best towns or whatever. There's a few times in other campaigns where I've almost lost a major town because they've rolled up with a 3,000 man army. And I've barely managed to defend it. I think before I managed to win one of my towns. And I'm pretty sure I only kept it because I managed to kill 30 men with some catapult balls. I'm pretty sure technically we lost because I sent troops and we lost. They had like 30 men left. We barely lost and I managed to defend it myself with some catapult balls and my 2-handed sword and a bow. And I think without those, we would have lost the town. And it's also the Azari. So that's... I don't know, I just don't like them. They just pop out of nowhere. Unexpectedly. And try and take all my land. So before they can get anything going to take my land, I'm going to take all theirs. I don't want the Kuzes dead because they've just tried to kill Battania. I like Battania. Obviously we're doing Battania only. So it'd be quite nice if Battania lasts a bit longer this campaign. I tried to give them power. Obviously I wasn't going to spend like 200k to give them, you know, like a clan or whatever. Which I've actually done in like experimental campaigns. I've done that. So there's like 4 powerhouse kingdoms, and then the other 4 are dead. Normally I pick Battania, Valandia, the west, and the south as the powerhouse kingdoms. But it's pretty good. Yeah, so obviously this is going pretty well. So you can get the recruits here, and that's another castle taken. So they only have a castle and 3 towns left. Ooh. We're just gonna have to pillage. We have perfect relation with some of the clans anyway. Oh, they've actually got 2 castles and 3 towns. I forgot about Medi. Let's see, how many defenders do they have and everything? Oh, so Sinala's undoable. Husfalipa is very doable. So it's probably going to be Husfalipa, and unless they get reinforcements, then it's going to be Udapau probably. Oh, reinforcements. They've actually recruited up very fast, which is very good. We're not going to hit him, we're going to continue to let him recruit, but with an extra 300 men or something like that on the way, how many men do we have now? We can definitely siege one of the major cities. We're going to take the 300 man on right now. It seems like the better option. Better option to kind of take what we're even with. While we're in the siege camp, wait for reinforcements. We can break down there any capitals they managed to build. Oh, yeah, we're going to give that to Surig, and then if Surig's on the board again, we're going to force this town to Surig. So Surig has a town and a castle. Then we can take another town, give it to another Azarian clan. And if we can span all of the Azarian Empire into most of the Azarian clans, because if we go ahead and look here, they've got 3 of the Azarian clans, and I've got 6 Azarian clans, so we're basically just giving them a lot more land than they had before, which means they're going to be more rich and wealthy. Obviously, it's less lords, so it's a little bit weaker, but at the same time, we've got imperial lords that have got land, so overall, we're going to be a stronger version of the Azari. Then we can start spanning off into other kingdoms like the Kuzet and stuff. Looks like they're gathering like a 700 man army, probably. Ooh. We might actually be in danger here. Oh, luckily one of our lords just came to back us. Oh, that's very, very lucky. Oh, Pyrodor stuck Tylel. That's actually really good. Is Battania in like a 3-foot? How did they take Tylel? Wait, towns? Yeah, apparently Tylel was rebuilt against them. I guess it's better for them. They're probably going to siege that castle, aren't they? It's definitely the obvious choice. They can't really do anything against us. I thought they were 600 man army, but they're actually 500. Yeah, there's no way they can do anything against us now with a 700 man force. If we succeed in a siege, crush that army, they're going to have nothing left. And if we can get some more reinforcements going, they're definitely going to have nothing left. We're going to wait for one more lord here. We're going to save, obviously. But once we save, we're going to wait for one more lord. Yeah, so we'll just... Actually, we might... No, we're going to wait a little bit longer. We're going to wait until that catapult's broken. Hopefully not the wall, but there. So now we've got overpowering odds. We've got by far overpowering odds. And with that, we can definitely crush them. We can definitely crush them. Did we? No, we didn't crack the wall. I specifically left it so we didn't crack the wall. So with this town siege, that's going to put the Azari at a massive loss of land. We're talking insane loss of land. They've lost their entire kingdom in the span of like 3 or 4 episodes, which isn't obviously the most insane thing to do, but it is quite good. Because with us taking this entire kingdom worth of land, now we're a lot richer, a lot more powerful, and a lot more prosperous, with a lot more clans and a lot more strength. We have way more clans and way more clans to get money to then pay for more parties, so it's just overall, we've gained a lot of power by pushing the Azari. And I've probably gained a lot of money. What I might do, like, in between episodes at some point, is I might just go around selling a bunch of loot. Because I've probably got a lot of loot. I've defended a few thieves. We've crushed quite a lot of armies, and I haven't sold my loot in a while. And if we can go ahead and get a couple mil from that, I'd probably say we maybe have like 1.2 mil or something like that in loot. I don't think we have the most insane, but we should have a decent amount unless I sold all of it like an episode ago or something. We should just be able to crush them here. Because obviously we have like 50 men on the walls, they have 50 men in total, so it's 50 v 50. And they've got a lot of weaker men. They've got a lot weaker men. I think we're just gonna sit here so I don't get bored down for a second. Oh, perfect. One of them just ran at me. Yeah, because I thought with the being like 8 bowmen, they can probably deal about 60 damage. Especially if one of them gets a headshot or something. Which obviously I don't really want to go down, so. But whenever you just get this amount of men in siege, like if you siege without overpowering amount of men, you don't actually lose that much. Like if I siege with equal numbers, I would have probably lost like 150 men at this point, and they would have lost like 40. If we siege with double their numbers, or definitely with equal, but if we siege with double their numbers, we'd probably be about 150 to 50. We have 50 kills, we have 150 deaths. But if you just siege with overpowering numbers like this, you can just get on the walls and crush them. Ooh, they are actually being stupid and going up the other ladder. Which obviously we don't want to do, because if you split your forces, then it takes twice as long and twice as many casualties to take the wall. Especially if the defenders have split their forces and you haven't. Ooh, we have broken most of their defense on this wall up. Yeah, we managed to break another side of the wall here, so we can just flood all of our men through.
Archers!
We're gonna get them right at the gate here. Because I'm gonna actually open the gate and flood the archers through here. I think I'm just gonna jump off here. I'll probably take 30 fall damage. Oh, 40. So obviously if we manage to make it to the gate here without dying, which I don't think anybody's defending the gate, because why would you defend the gate if it's not gonna get hit by a battering ram or anything? Doesn't really make sense. But apparently they don't have logic. Yeah, I'm sure those 2 elite men can deal with 3 militia. Or apparently they're just being stupid and just swing. Yeah, if we can take over this little section here. They're probably going to shut that. If they currently shut that, that's quite bad. Oh, if they... I might just swing at this for a second. Might be a little bit better to swing at this. I don't know why my 2-handed swords only do 30 damage to it. Well, we're just going to continue swinging. The gate's going to be broken in a second here. I'm actually just out of range. And once the gate's broken, we can just flood archers through, and then it is guaranteed to win. We definitely didn't need to do that, but I think getting the archers to flood through is definitely good. The only thing is, it does look like a lot of our men have some sword sisters. But now that we have all of our men in the walls really here, that's definitely the win. There's no way they're taking this back. There probably wasn't anywhere anyway, but I just thought, if we get the archers in, the archers can get some more kills, get some more damage done, and then that's going to be good. I can't remember, did we sort out all of our garrisons? Obviously our main target right now is kill his ally. I'm going to just charge the archers, honestly. 70 Fiend champions running about. Well, 43 Fiend champions running about and 30 other scrappy archers. should be able to do a lot of damage. And there's 4 men remaining here, which is obviously basically the win here, unless the last 2 are glitched in a really bad place where we can't kill them, which it doesn't look like it's going to be the case, hopefully. Yeah, it's not. So that's a victory here. We just took another one of their towns here, which is good. We do need another 50 men. We definitely need another 50 men, but it's not too bad what we've currently got. We're definitely going to go ahead and pillage, because we're not going to lose massive relation with our lords just to not pillage. What we're actually going to go ahead and do here we're going to go back and forth, see if there's any Battanian men that these guys want to go ahead and give us. Obviously, they're quite weak. Especially with the donation. Actually, I've just realised every time we take a town, they're donating men. Which is what is kind of destroying their stuff here. Oh, we don't have any different types of food types, which isn't really good for us. But yeah, we can go ahead and head over here with all of our forces. Is there any bigger lords we could ask to? Oh, Battania. Battania with 150 men. That lord's going to make us a lot stronger. Hassan's being very stupid. I've just tied him to the army and he's running away. I guess if he's killing them, then it's kind of good. Let's see what's happening with wars right now. Kuzes are at full peace, West's at full peace, Battania's at war with the South, and Valandia's at full peace. Battania hasn't took anything off them. They've took Tylel back. They've still lost 2 towns, which isn't good for them. They've lost 2 towns and 6, 7, 8. They've lost 9 castles and 2 towns since I've left them. Which is honestly embarrassing for their part. Yeah, we're going to wait for the vote here. We're going to go ahead and... Ooh. Oh, wait, Surug was the one we wanted to give it to. Yeah, Surug's definitely the one we want to give it to. So he now has a town and a castle, which is good. Because now he has Hus Felipe. They all have their lands. Now, what clans have 0 land? Or very little land? Wait, what my... Ooh, my workshops are making me quite a bit of money. Ooh. So, Porfidios and that clan have 0 land. What I think we're going to do is we might take Razil, force it to any Azarian clan that's on the board. You know, we're just going to send troops, honestly. We've done quite a lot of battles, field battles, different types of battles. I think sending troops isn't too bad for that. Just getting them out of the way. Really. I actually forgot to sell my prisoners, but I'm not going to wait around now. We're just going to head up to Razil. We're going to recruit any men we can to help us. We're going to take Razil, give it to whatever Azarian lord, and then the last fiefs are going to go to Azarian men. So we'll be back once we're ready to launch assault on Razil, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. It actually took a while here because... they've still got a capital, actually. Yeah, I wasn't trying to break the walls, but they kept making more catapults, and every time we broke a catapult, they instantly got one back, and then it was just... We had to keep getting trebuchets. They broke, like, 4 of our trebuchets, or 5 of them, or something like that. But I kind of accidentally cracked the walls, but at the same time, it's not like, oh no, because it's not like these RA are going to take it back or anything. The Khuzaits might roll up and try and take it with a massive Khuzait army, but I don't think it's really going to be too much of a problem.
Sergeants in charge.
And we can just, at the same time, it's going to make the siege so much easier to just be able to charge the men. Because we can just charge them right through that gate. Not gate, the hole in the wall, and it's just the freest siege. Which means we're going to take barely any losses, which is preserving the men for more difficult sieges like Sinala, which has about 1,000 men. So we're going to need to gather a force of about 2,000 men to take that fief. Which is honestly insane to say that we'll need 2,000 men to even try and take a fief. But we can see how it goes. And obviously if we blow all the men off the walls, that's going to be good. Oh, I've almost just can't come by the archers with that as well, which would have been a very bad mistake. Especially because it annoys me when they put the archers and infantry together. So I would have definitely annoyed myself if I did that. Oh, they managed to put it in the comfort of one man. I'm in a decent position here. I'm not sure if they really know that they can throw javelins at me. The bowmen definitely know they can shoot me. But I don't think the infantry can really figure... Oh no, one of them's definitely figured out that they can throw javelins at me. Where are our infantry lines? Our infantry lines can just charge. I'm just going to sit at the back lines, kind of picking them off here. Because even just dealing a little bit of damage to their lines is very helpful. Especially if I can just ball the guy in the back there, this one shot. Yeah, just breaking this formation. All we need to do is break it once and then the town's basically lost. They do have actually very elite men, so if I go down we might take a lot of losses. So I need to try and stay alive. Because these guys can definitely take it back. If there's just like 50 of those guys, palace guards, they could probably take us and take the full wall back. Good thing is we do have a lot of men. We have a lot of men. We have equal numbers, we both have 120. But we have a lot of men on this wall right now against... We have 80 men against their like 30 men that they've got. We can get our archers in this passageway here. Get the infantry lines to advance a bit more. We could bowl the guys down the centre. Just straight bowl the gate defence. That's going to be beautiful if we can bowl the gate defence. It's also going to block their reinforcements. We actually need to kind of do that now. Because otherwise they're going to reach where the archer lines are meant to be. And if they do that, that kind of halts our entire plan here. So I need to halt them. Ooh, yeah, that's actually good. Where are the bowmen? There. So we just need to push this slight line back. I'm actually going to stop any more men from floating in here. So we just need to take that group. Now we've got permanent archer spot in the town here, which is going to be very good for anything we want to do. I think we probably will end up doing something in the next episode to finish off these RI. I'm not sure we're going to really be able to do it this episode, because if you don't know, I've said it quite a few times on the channel, but obviously you might not know, is because I'm on console, I'm posting from console here, I can't post videos that are over an hour, and any more footage out of this would probably be about over an hour, especially any good amount of footage for sieges and stuff. So I think after this siege we will go ahead and end this episode off here. Obviously it is on a very, very strong point though of the Azari only having 3 fiefs left. 3 fiefs, 3 clans. Oh no, they have 4 clans actually. They have 4 clans. One of them poor, one of them average, one of them rich, and I don't know what the other clan is. Probably poor. And they've got some mercenary houses, but the more mercenary houses they get, the worse they're going to be for money. But yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good here. Oh, our infantry lines aren't charging, I don't think. They might have been, actually. No, I think they were, actually. I think that was my mistake. Yeah, so this is obviously very, very good here. They've lost 135 men, we've lost 14. We basically have lost nobody. And they've lost a lot of elite men as well. Like, palace guards are really good infantry. So it's not like they can just be losing them. Oh, actually, that might be a lord. Yeah, it is. It's the lord we talked to. He had a choice to join us. Obviously, he's not his clan owner. Well, clan leader, so he couldn't actually join us, but I'm still going to kill him either way. If I can actually just sit here and swing, we can get a lot of kills. Yeah, that was definitely good. We just managed to kill like 30 of their incoming archers. Some of them are even retreating now because we killed that many just after they just respawned. Yeah, so obviously I think we're gonna definitely, we're definitely gonna end up the episode after this, but I think we can definitely destroy them in the next episode. Once the RA are dead, I'm not sure what our targets might be on. Maybe Kuzets. Kuzets are quite powerful though. Kuzets could probably crush us a bit. And obviously, we don't really want that. But the Kuzets to crush us, that's not going to be great. It's definitely not going to be great. But we can finish off the Azari, obviously, which is definitely going to be good. Especially the last little stragglers of this siege. Does look like they've got a big group of reinforcements, which means we are actually outnumbered, but they're way outskilled. They've got 60 militia, I think, ish. Yeah, they've got about 60 militia. They're just getting crushed here. They're even retreating when they still have decent numbers. Obviously, they're very weak. If you look at the power balance bar at the top, we've got almost double their strength. Well, actually, we have almost triple their strength, I'd actually say. That's how weak the militia are compared to our very, very elite and powerful army. Mainly my party. My party took 3 casualties, which is all the casualties. But we've managed to get basically all the kills. Yeah, they're down to the last 36 men. Which, once we take this, these are really going to be weak. They are really, really going to be weak. Oh, I just killed one of our own men. At least it wasn't my own men. It was just one of our faction soldiers. And it was a casualty as well. It wasn't even wounded. I brought us to our 4th death. Ooh, if they just be stupid, we could easily kill them. Yeah, they're actually so dumb. They've just give us 4-3 really good men. Then we can just go ahead and crush the last 11 here. We can actually go up and go to the side and get some ball shots in the back. Yeah, and then we're just surrounding them. Then they've got 6 men left. I can see another one of them, but I can't really hit him here. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit our actual men, but at the same time, I kill them. Yeah, they've got 1 soldier left. Which, if they go ahead and fall, then that's the victory here. I've actually figured out a better method to go upstairs. Might not work for all stairs. I don't think it does work. Oh, no, it does. You just need to go to the side. Yeah, so that's obviously the victory here. We are going to end up the episode, like I said. I think we're going to wait for the vote first, and we're going to obviously start heading up to more of the Azarian land while we're kind of yapping here. But
stop.
That's obviously great here. We can actually take all the prisoners because we're in a town. We've got a lot of money worth of loot. I'm actually going to go check how much money I've got worth of loot. That's big relation loss with him. We've got, I think, max relation though, so it's not like I can really complain. Our army has definitely took some losses here. Our faction has also definitely took some losses. We've definitely took a lot of losses. The food stock is going down, which isn't really good. How much money do we have worth of stuff? Considering the lag, probably a lot. We have 1.6 million. Actually, almost 1.7 million worth of loot. That's actually insane. So if we go ahead and manage to sell that all, we're going to be at almost 5 million here. Which is obviously going to be great. We're going to go ahead and sell some of the swords, because we might as well take the 100 grand that's in this town. But obviously, in between episodes, actually, what I might do, actually, instead of starting off next episode sieging Yazara here, I might let our men recruit up. And I'm going to go around selling our stuff. I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to wait for the vote, but I'm going to head to Hubar. We're also going to disband this army. If they manage to take something themselves, then that will be good, obviously. We'll be back, obviously, in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Obviously, waiting for the vote, quickly up though. But I think if hopefully our allies take Medi next episode, well, not next episode, in between episodes, if they take Medi, maybe Udapau, and I launch Assault on Senala, that would be perfect. I think if they siege Senala, I will disband their party, because I don't want them to siege Senala. I want to be the one to siege Senala. I think giving it to him actually would be good. We give it to him, she can get all of the rest of the fiefs. That gives him a town as well, because he didn't have a town before. And now he has Raziel. I think that's going to work out for the better for us. Yeah, so obviously, we're going to end up the episode now here. So, thanks for watching. Peace.